In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin. Dragon Ball.
Come get some.
Salut, c'est Comme Get Some et bienvenue sur Super Seducer 2, épisode 6. Aujourd'hui les amis, nous sommes de retour dans notre histoire et nous en sommes au chapitre numéro 5, le club de Strip-tease. Ça promet. J'ai l'impression qu'on va à nouveau incarner Richard, ça fait plaisir de le retrouver. Elle est belle, elle est sensuelle, elle est rebelle. Comment ne plus être un simple client et la voir en dehors de son travail, sans payer pour des danses? Ok, donc là c'est quand même gros défi, hein. Voilà. Ok, ça marche. Bah écoutez, on va pas perdre de temps, on va y aller tout de suite.
Alright guys, got Cuphead today. Heard it's difficult, but obviously not for a legend like me. Jump, jump, jump. What's this? Okay, it's quite big. Jump. Hold for a high jump. Hold for a high jump. High jump. 1, 2. Alright, bear with it guys. Miss Woman, thanks for the donation. Alright, let's get on this. No, that doesn't work. Alright. Okay, try that. No. Maybe it'll fall down if I just keep jumping. Just keep jumping. Double jump. Okay, from here it's definitely gonna work. Aye. Fucking shit, huh? Oh, lol. What's funny? It's not funny. This is not easy, guys. It's a hard game. Haven't you heard? I'll get it. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll get it. I didn't die at least. Alright. Ready? 1, 2. Ah! Piece of shit game, yeah? John Tag. You are shit at games.
Laisse tomber, arrête de jouer et va dans un club de striptease. Je veux voir ça.
Alright, John Tag. I tell you what. I'm shit at games. Maybe I'm shit at games because I spend all my time fucking your mum. And that's why I'm shit at Cuphead. Yeah, how about that?
Ok, je vais terminer, c'est ça? 7 minutes plus tard. Ah, on pouvait choisir ça, ok. Quoi? C'est parti en vrille. Ah, je suis content d'avoir choisi cette réponse.
Fuck me, he's got a gun.
Énorme. N'importe
Yes,
quoi.
I got shot.
N'importe quoi.
Super Seducer
Mais
3, I'm
j'adore.
going to be a ghost.
There we go.
Ah, dommage,
well
ça
done.
existe pas, mais... Ok, allez, va dans un club de striptease.
You know what, John? Fuck you. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Cuphead. I think my controller was broken anyway. I'm going to the strip club.
C'est ça, va te vider les boules.
That's the right option. Well done. You avoided a horrible death.
Alors, quel jour faut-il aller dans un club de strip? Un mardi calme ou un vendredi chargé? Alors, moi, je dirais le mardi calme.
That's right. Tuesday, there's going to be less people. Often she's forced to work on these kind of off nights in order to work at the weekend and make loads of money. And so it's a good opportunity to sit down,
Dans cette
have
optique-là, c'est
a
quand
like,
même
genuine
plus
conversation
logique.
because the place isn't busy.
Comment s'habiller? Jean, pantalon doux. Bon, on va y aller en mode classe, non?
Soft trousers. I haven't heard
Bien
of this
sûr.
one.
Yeah, so a friend of mine, Dave, in New York, told me this. He said that the girls often complain if you wear jeans because they're kind of rough to the touch. So if they're dancing and rub their legs on the jeans, it's obviously
Le gars, il est en train quand même de t'apprendre comment draguer une stripteaseuse. Vous imaginez? Je sais pas si c'est déjà arrivé à quelqu'un qui regarde cette vidéo, mais quand même. Hein. Déjà, il faut être allé dans un club de strip. Ce qui n'est pas donné à tout le monde. Je ne demanderai pas qui est allé ou pas. Hein. Je ne le demanderai pas. Alors, je pense que le premier, c'est quand même... il vaut mieux éviter, surtout dans un club comme ça. Il y a quand même... alors déjà, c'est une agression sexuelle. De deux, c'est un club de strip. Ce qui veut dire quand même... Il doit y avoir des vigiles. Hein. Donc on va éviter. Citer une phrase de Pro Jared pour montrer que tu respectes les femmes. Aller s'asseoir et lancer un regard à la stripteaseuse qui te plaît. Demander à la stripteaseuse combien son faux cul et ses faux seins lui ont coûté. Je pense que c'est le meilleur moyen de prendre une baffe, pour le coup. Je pense qu'il va prendre une belle baffe.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, how much do you pay for your fake tits? And do they do refunds?
Oh là là là.
How much did you pay for your fake dick?
What? It's not fake. It's looking about.
Ok, elle l'a cassé. Je m'attendais à mieux comme réaction.
So complimentary.
Je m'attendais quand même à beaucoup
Plastic
mieux. Je
surgery,
suis un peu
women, what do you
déçu.
think?
I mean, each to their own.
J'aurais aimé qu'elle lui
but
mette une belle baffe, mais
he
bon.
doesn't need to be so crude about it.
Ouais, moi je dirais que c'est quand même plus... C'est plus logique ça.
Have you just arrived?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
How are you?
Yeah, very well. How are you?
I'm good also.
So in the strip club, it's
ça
all
paraissait
reversed.
logique,
So you know, whereas a man would normally do the approaching, in the strip club, the woman does the approaching. So the guy kind of has to send this invitation, which would be a smile and some eye contact.
And that's a nice subtle approach in role reversal, isn't it, for the guy to let the woman approach him?
That's right. And you said you approach sometimes, didn't you?
Yeah, I would approach.
Cool.
My name is Amber.
Nice to meet you, Amber.
Nice to meet you too.
Lui demander pour quelle raison elle a choisi ce nom de scène. Ce nom est trop mignon pour toi, tu devrais choisir un nom plus coquin. Dire écoute chérie, on sait tous que c'est pas ton vrai nom, alors arrête ton baratin. Établir un lien en disant que le nom de stripteaseuse de ta mère était aussi... On va faire dans le trash aujourd'hui, hein.
Listen, I'm sure you're a fantastic stripper, very beautiful, sexy girl, but I think I'm better. Check this out. Look.
Oh my god, look guys, what a pencil dick, come. Oh my god!
What the fuck are you doing?
Les autres qui rigolent à côté.
Fuck, evil bitch. Fuck you.
Très bonne réaction de la fille.
This is harassment 101.
This is harassment 102.
And that's accepted.
Bon, on s'en doutait évidemment. Ouais, on va discuter tranquillement, non?
Years ago, I had dated a dancer, and she told me that she chose her stage name because it had some special meaning to her. It had some spiritual connection. So, did you choose the name Amber for any special reason?
Yes, I did. When I was a child, my granny gave me an amber necklace, so amber means a lot to me.
And that's why, because it was from your granny?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a nice story.
Yes, great idea to
pour
use
l'instant, on
the
est bon,
word
hein.
stage name. It keeps it professional.
Pour
As
l'instant, on est
opposed
bon. Hein.
to
Stripper name?
stripper name,
I
not
don't
so
think
good.
so. Not so good.
And I think it's a nice name and my favorite type of stone.
Actually, it's not a stone, it's fossilized tree resin.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know.
Ça ferait trop bizarre de passer de ce qu'ils viennent de dire à ça, quoi. Lui dire que tu aimes son nom parce qu'il est subtil. Lui raconter des trucs intéressants sur l'ombre. Je pense qu'elle s'en fout. Bah Amber, c'est pas super. Je pense que t'as... Donc je pense que t'as bien choisi. Amber, c'est pas super. Donc je pense que t'as bien choisi. Je comprends pas.
Listen, babe. Do you suck dick for money? What do you think?
I'm not gonna suck your dick. Maybe your sister's gonna suck your dick, huh?
Maybe you can be my sister. Yeah?
Free.
No?
Elle a pas aimé, ce qui est normal. Elle a pas aimé. C'est normal.
Oh fuck, not you again, man. Come on. Got this guy.
Ce qui
yeah?
devait arriver
Alright.
arrive à... Bah oui, normal.
It's a very rude question, obviously.
Yep, rude and sleazy.
Ok. C'était plutôt normal. Allez, on
It's
part
great
sur celle-là.
because it's subtle, and subtle is much more attractive. Too many girls are too full on, and I prefer something more real. And I think you're more real. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Voilà, il tape dans le mille.
Very nice answer.
Oh, le
you know,
100% pour
a
le
lot of
moment.
dancers
Rendez-vous
have
compte.
Less
Bon, c'est pas
subtle
bien
names,
difficile,
let's
hein.
say. So Amber's quite a nice one. So why not
Fausse
compliment her
réponse,
on
c'est
that?
parce que je le fais exprès. Hein.
Let me guess, it's your first time here, I can tell.
No, I just came. I'm waiting for my friend Mahmoud.
Mahmoud! Ah oui!
Or something. But I had some stress with Cuphead, so I just came here to relax.
And by the way, what's your name?
Lui dire que ça ne le regarde pas en plaisantant. Te faire désirer en lui disant qu'elle ne t'intéresse pas. Bah, bien sûr, il y a des tas d'autres clients qui iront la voir. Hein. Mon vrai nom c'est Richard, mais mon nom de scène c'est Rivinda, quoi. C'est n'importe quoi. Il y a une vraie réponse, il y a une vraie bonne réponse là. Allez.
My name's Richard, but my stage name is Ravinda. It's a mystical god of wisdom.
Oh, you seem very wise.
Oh, thank you. You like the name?
I like it.
That's the right answer. It's
Alors,
a
j'ai pas
little
compris
moment, little
pourquoi
joke
il
that
donnait un nom de
you
scène.
can have any
Il va
time.
peut-être nous
I
l'expliquer.
think the dancers have probably heard it before, but it's still pretty funny.
And it puts you on the same level with her, doesn't it? You
'cause
both have a stage name. There's some common ground.
Are you a banker? Obviously you work in a bank or have some other serious office job.
Oui, il a un grand
It's kind
bureau.
of serious. I have a pharmaceuticals business, but I'm quite relaxed about it. And also I do some YouTube videos and Twitch streaming, so I've got some variety in what I do.
That's nice.
Oh, hello. For this.
Lui dire qu'il vaudrait mieux pas parce que tu... La laisser s'asseoir sur toi pendant un moment, puis lui dire qu'elle... N'importe quoi. Lui dire s'asseoir à côté de toi. Vas-y, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Dégage! Bah, écoute... Non mais vas-y, qu'est-ce que tu fais là?
Listen, I like your vibe, but why don't you have a seat next to me? It'll be more comfortable. We can talk better.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little bit early.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh là là, comment il se fait désirer! Il vient de lui mettre un vent!
Cool, nice
Quoi?
one, because obviously it's a potentially sexual environment, but if you want to establish a real connection,
Quoi?
you
C'est la
kinda
bonne
wanna break
réponse.
that, you know,
Je suis trop
Danse,
fort sans le savoir!
barrier.
Oh mince!
Don't be upset, nothing personal.
Don't you like my body?
Bien sûr que si! Lui dire qu'elle vaut mieux que la vie de stripteaseuse et la sauver. Oh, super! Lui dire qu'elle est belle, lui dire qu'elle est sexy, mais que c'est l'ensemble qui compte, pas que l'apparence. Wow.
Yeah, baby, you're super sexy. I mean, 100% would bang for sure. But
Je sens qu'on
you're
va
just a little
rigoler.
bit, well, a bit chubby, bit of a fat
Oh,
so
vas-y, mets
maybe
une
you just
baffe.
need to lose, I don't know, a few pounds here and there.
Elle regarde, elle a envie de
Sorry.
pleurer et le tue à la fois, la pauvre.
All my fat is in my big tits. And
pretty
if
big.
you were a real man, you would appreciate.
Ah, la répartie, j'aime bien. Ah, j'aime bien. Ah, c'est bien dit ça.
Broccoli diet.
Oh, comme c'est bien dit. Oh, bravo Amber. Et vous rincez pas trop les yeux, vous, hein, à côté, hein. Vous avez vu, hein, au premier plan, hein.
Never.
Bien sûr, on dit jamais ça. On dit jamais ça. Eh oui. Allez, hein.
Of course, you're very sexy, but for me, it's about the entire package, not just looks. I need to find someone's character sexy. And don't you find that sex is so much more powerful when you have a deep connection with someone?
Yeah, I'm also looking for a deep connection, and it's very important for me.
That's good, then we have that in common.
This is a great way to start.
Oh, les amis, c'est du
she probably
100%.
gets approached by the way she looks
Incroyable.
regularly.
Exactly, so saying that you want something more is quite intriguing, and yeah, I think someone in that kind of job, same with modelling, I guess, you don't want to be recognised only for your looks.
You know, I work at nights, and all these beautiful girls, men look at me, and sometimes I feel really horny.
Oh yeah?
And you know what? Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
What was the best sex you ever had?
Alors là... Vous me prenez de court, mademoiselle. Trouver un moyen de lui parler... Mais on vient... Elle te pose la question. Lui dire, puis changer de sujet. Je sais pas s'il faut la jouer comme ça ou s'il faut la jouer comme ça. On va essayer comme ça.
Listen, Amber, you ain't know nothing about good sex until you had this dick right up inside you.
Ouais, mais il la joue comme ça, lui.
I will know. I will.
This shit, bitch.
Ah ouais, mais non, mais je l'imaginais pas comme ça, moi. Il a été beaucoup
Might
trop
be true,
vulgaire,
though.
ce
Yeah, but it's
débile.
arrogance and I'm not interested in
Bien
arrogance.
sûr.
What if you say it like that? Ain't know nothing.
Ah,
Then
it's
it
not
makes
proper
it
English
Beaucoup trop
either.
vulgaire.
Ah. So maybe that's why it didn't work.
Potentially. Grammar problems.
Grammar.
On est d'accord. Voilà, j'avais dit celle-là, peut-être. Hein.
Best sex I ever had. Oh god, I think it was this girl I dated. She's called Margaret, and she just had this amazing ass. And I was just, you know, I talked to her and I was just thinking it's gonna be great, you know. And we got back and I was like, okay, sex time obviously, but we have to do it doggy style because your ass is amazing. I take off her thing and she had this little pussy, like looked so nice. Just bent her over the bed, bang, bang, bang. I don't know, like 15 minutes, reaching round, grabbing her boobs. Not as nice as your boobs, but pretty good. And she's like, yeah, give it to me.
Écoute,
Oh,
meuf,
love it,
sois
like
pas
that.
choquée, tu viens de lui demander, tu viens de le brancher.
20 minutes, change a few positions. In the end, she sucked me off. It
On
was
est
so
d'accord,
cool. I don't know if that's
elle
the
lui a
best
bien
sex
demandé
I
c'était
ever
quoi son
had,
meilleur
but
coup, non?
That's one of the best ones. And you know, just
Okay, I think it's enough. Yeah.
you get the point. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
It's such, yeah, man, she's sexy.
Bah ouais, mais bon...
Generally, when you meet confident women that can bring up the subject of sex or talk about sex, you don't want to shy away from that because that could look like, you know, you just can't handle yourself or she's too much for you. But conversely, you don't want to get really into it. So it's kind of
Bah elle l'a branché,
quickly
hein, je suis
acknowledging
désolé.
it
Hein.
and then changing the subject in this environment for sure, and more generally too, is the
Bon,
right
on
way
n'aura
to
pas
go.
100%.
Because presumably lots of people talk to her about sex on a nightly basis, so
Yeah.
you want to differentiate yourself from other people.
Yeah, because you want to connect on a different level to the other clients.
You know what? I study business.
Oh, yeah?
And I want to have my own business in the future. And also I want to be a Twitch streamer.
Cool.
Ok. Lui dire qu'elle n'a aucune chance parce que ce n'est même pas une bonne strip-teaseuse. Ok, ça c'est vraiment méchant. Hein. Lui dire d'être plus précis, l'encourager et lui dire qu'elle peut y arriver. Ah, on est sympa,
You
nous.
know what?
Nous, on est sympa, nous.
Well, but I really think you will achieve your goals. I'm sure you will actually, because you seem so smart, and yeah, I'm sure you'll be happy and have your own business and be a top Twitch streamer. It should all come true.
Thanks, thank you for your support.
Anytime. You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, c'est
The
même pas
thing
la
is,
bonne.
it was an opportunity to kind of say, okay, you know,
Oh, c'est
let's
même pas bon.
get that more precise, let's understand
c'est-
that
c'est
a little
moyen,
bit
quoi.
more,
Okay,
give some
delve into
advice
it,
or
yeah.
something, yeah. And to just say, yeah,
Ah bah là,
I
pour le
believe
coup, là,
in
je me
you,
suis bien
that's
trompé
cool.
parce que
It's
je
maybe
pensais
a
vraiment
little
que c'était la
bit
bonne,
too
celle-là.
Easy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Listen, do you think it's time for a dance?
Lui dire d'aller voir d'autres mecs pour gagner de l'argent, puis de revenir te voir. Oui. Dire, ouais, je veux bien une danse, appelle-moi cette fille. Allez, c'est parti. Ah, je sais pas moi. Hein. En vrai, si c'est bien dit, ça peut marcher ça. Hein.
Yeah, of course you're working, so I know you need to earn some money, so I wouldn't be opposed to that. So why don't you find another guy, maybe like this guy, and then you can come back after. Give him some dances, come back to me.
I think I'll stay here.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
great. This is cool because you're
Wow,
remembering
c'est bien
that she
joué.
needs to work. She needs to make money,
Il
but
l'a
you're
bien
kind of
joué,
saying, you know,
c'est
you
comme
can
ça
go
que je
and do that.
l'espérais.
But when you're free, you know, like this is your base, you can come hang out with me and have a good conversation.
And I also think it puts the ball in her court, so she's in control of the situation.
And if she agrees to stay or comes back to you, then it's a sign of interest. Are you always here, or do you have a chance to travel sometimes?
I do travel sometimes, yeah.
That's good. And where's your favorite place?
My favorite place is Cyprus. It has very beautiful nature and nice people.
Okay, and how do you feel when you're there?
I feel very relaxed and like at home. Just happy.
You know what? Have you been to Barcelona?
No?
I think you would love it there
Oh.
because it has the sea, surrounded by mountains, so you can, you know, always be in nature. But then you've got the city nearby, lovely food. You should definitely go. I think it's your kind of place.
Yeah, it is.
Lui proposer de partir en vacances quelque part, lui demander.
Listen, baby, this whiskey is a bit weak, so you got something stronger, you know, a little bit of cocaine. White girl, yeah, you got some? Look, I know.
Yeah. Just wait. Our security guy sells it, so
Yeah.
yeah, I will
Alright.
go and get him.
Go on then.
Yeah, just wait.
2 grams.
Yeah.
Eh oui, la drogue c'est mal, vous voyez.
Hey, yeah, man, you got the stuff. You got it? Hey,
Allez
what
hop,
you doing, man?
ça
Hey,
dégage.
just a bit of coke, man. Come on. A little bit, half a gram.
Bah bien sûr,
do
évidemment.
drugs, right?
Never.
Je
Tu as
valide
Banni
ce message, évidemment.
No.
Ok. Bah, on va tenter de découvrir son vrai prénom. Hein.
Listen, I can't keep calling you Amber all night, so what's your...
My name is Jenny, but don't tell anyone.
Jenny? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bien joué.
This is the
Qu'il est
right time
fort,
to
qu'il est
find her real
fort
name.
ce mec.
Yeah, if you ask in the beginning, it's too early. You know, it is quite personal because obviously she's using her stage name to kind of protect her from stalkers and, you know, being on that personal level. But by now, it's already time, and you can. You do look like a Jenny, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say yet, but don't worry, it's something good.
So since you know my real name, I'm gonna tell you what's on my mind.
Okay.
My dream is to open a dog rescue center.
Développer et lui offrir un cocktail au bar. Lui raconter une histoire de chat. Lui raconter la fois où tu as chassé le renard.
Jenny, that's so cool about the dogs because I love animals as well.
Moi j'adore
Like,
aussi,
you know,
j'adore
I'm
les
English.
chasser.
And in England, we've got all these sports and things with animals.
C'est quoi le nom du jeu où
I've
tu
done
chasses
fox
là? C'est
hunting many
Hunter, je sais pas quoi,
times.
non?
We have the little hounds, take them out, chase the fox,
Je
kill
suis
the
sûr qu'elle
fox.
va aimer.
Sometimes eat the fox, usually not. Sometimes eat the dogs, usually not.
On mange les chiens,
It's
n'importe
alright, they
quoi.
like it. That's what they're for. To laugh at, to torture and whatever. What's wrong? You can't
Le
fox them.
taré.
These girls are so sensitive, man. You can't say anything these days, yeah? So Charlotte, you're English, from the countryside.
Yes.
Do you partake? Fox hunting?
I don't.
No? Do you like it?
I've never done it, nor I can't see myself ever doing it.
What about badger baiting?
No, again, not on the to-do list.
Okay. Dog fighting?
Nope.
Oui, bon. On s'en doutait. Allez,
Dog rescue centre
cocktail au
would be
bar.
great because, you know, so many people these days are just selfish and they don't do anything to make the world a better place. But if you care about animals, you should really do it, you know? And that's fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
Listen, look, I saw earlier, the barman here is pretty good, isn't he? He made some nice cocktails,
Yeah.
I saw. If you're ready for a break, why don't we go have a drink? I'll buy you a drink.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
All right, cool. 'Cause I'm still waiting for Mahmoud, but he's really late, so let's go have a cocktail. What's your favorite cocktail?
Oh, il est fort.
old-fashioned.
Oh, il est fort.
So moving the action to the bar is nice. It's kind of like a mini date, you know? You're in this environment and you're saying, okay, let's go over there together for a moment.
Yeah, it's a nice way to get to know her as well.
Il est fort.
Let's sit here, yeah?
Yeah,
And what should we get? Whiskey sour?
why not?
Hey man, can we get 2 whiskey sours, please? Thanks very much.
You know what? Actually, I like living in the city, but sometimes I miss my family back home.
Oh yeah, you're all alone here?
Yeah,
That's quite hard, right? Because you come like to be an independent woman and do your work, do all your stuff. But of course, family is so important, yeah? So it must be tough.
yeah, it's really difficult.
But still exciting.
And what's for you important in your life?
Honnêtement, j'ai juste envie de jouer aux jeux vidéo et de baiser des filles, tu comprends? Partir du principe qu'elle veut baiser, aller droit au but. Dire que tu es très flexible et que tu ne cherchais un particulier, parler de tes passions et dire clairement ce que tu attends dans la vie. Bon, évidemment, hein, ce sera celle-là, je pense. J'espère.
That's an interesting question. I think that for me, life is all about finding the balance between the things that you need to do, like working, earning money, all of that, you know, rubbish, and then the things that you should do, the things that you love to do, the things that are good for, you know, your friends and family, that make the world a better place. So I think for me, the most important thing is finding that balance to make sure, you know, like now my phone is not ringing. I try to keep it on silent and to have, you know, like a real connection with people. And then I think, you know, I'll be happy.
That's nice.
Il parle bien, le bougre.
That's the right answer. Speaking passionately about something is actually attractive for a guy to do. At least I think so. What do you think, Charlotte?
Absolutely. If you can talk passionately about your hobbies and your job, then you might be you're a passionate kind of person.
It draws people in and gives them that kind of good energy. So yeah, it's the right option.
Actually, I'm quite hungry.
But why don't you order something? You want some food?
I'm not gonna eat when I'm working.
No?
No,
Okay, well, what kind of food do you like?
I like Italian food, like pasta maybe.
Oh, really? Well, I'm
Yeah.
half Italian.
Oh,
Yeah, my granny, she lives in the south of Italy. She makes like amazing pasta, fresh pasta, sauce. Sorry, if I talk about it, I'll make you even more hungry, but it's really, really good.
Je crois que je suis amoureux de toi, tu veux être ma... tu veux être ma petite amie. Lui parler de ce que tu aimes manger. Bah oui, bien sûr, tu vas la torturer comme ça. Lui proposer de vous revoir autour d'un dîner pendant un jour de congé. Écoute, je suis chaud bouillant et...
Jenny, you know, I'm so happy we met, and I think we have this beautiful connection. So would you say you come fuck me off in the toilet? Just a quick BJ, you know? You up for it? Yeah?
La pauvre.
pictures.
Les mecs, c'est tous
Disappointed
les mêmes.
me so much.
C'est tous que des
Why
gros
not?
pervers.
just-
Putain,
I thought
ils
you
le
were a
traduisent
good
pas.
guy,
I'm good, I just like getting sucked off.
You're just an asshole.
Tu es juste un
I've
enfoiré.
heard it before, but... Oh, alright, what else we got? Ah, hey babe, how you doing? You want a whiskey?
Oh là là
busy?
là là. Tu veux un whisky, t'es
Just watch you
occupé?
for a bit. and I go to the toilet. Knock one out.
Ugh, this is abhorrent
Tu
behaviour.
m'étonnes.
Abhorrent, yeah?
Yes.
Agreed.
Bon, évidemment hein, que c'était pas ça. Pendant un jour de congé.
I've got a good idea. One night when you're not working, we could go out for a nice dinner. Go to cool Italian
C'était la bonne
place,
réponse
some
vu son
wine,
sourire.
some pasta. I think it'd be really good. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds nice.
All right, great.
I think this puts the ball in her court again. You're leaving it up to her to understand that work is important, but it's on her terms.
Yeah, and a dinner is probably quite a good date in this situation. Good one to suggest. I'm enjoying your company actually, so we should keep in touch. Why don't you give me your number?
Of course, I will give you my number.
Okay.
Alors... Non. Lui donner ton téléphone, c'est bien mieux, je pense.
All right, babe. Well, great. So here you go. Put your number in my phone.
No. You're not allowed to do that here. No.
It's fine. Of course you go.
No.
Oh, man, what are you doing? Baby, come on. Help me. Jenny, what's your number? Say it. Call it. Shout it.
Alors là, j'ai pas compris, c'est quoi sa réaction là?
So this is a no-no. Obviously, if she handles your phone, then the bouncers are going to not like it because it's against the rules.
Ah, d'accord,
No rule
ok.
breakers.
D'accord, c'est contraire au règlement. Bah écoutez, je pouvais pas savoir. Je savais pas, j'ai pas compris. Bon, ok. Bah il faut pas sortir le téléphone, d'accord, donc le mémoriser. Hein.
Like, I know you'll get in trouble if someone sees you give me your number, so just tell me. I have a really good memory. Go on, what's your number?
So it's 29 955
Okay.
72 11.
Okay, I've got it.
Great.
I'll message you later. Not the best thing. Do you have a great memory?
I think I have a pretty good memory, but I wouldn't want to test it on a phone number.
291670790.
291670710.
Ah, ils sont forts. Ah non. 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 Bah j'en sais rien. J'en sais rien. Alors, je me rappelle de 29. Il me semble qu'elle a dit 55 à un moment donné. Hein. Peut-être 11. Possible que ce soit celui-là. Je vais dire celui-là, moi.
Congratulations.
Oh, je suis trop fort! Oh, la mémoire de fou!
You really did remember the number, so nice one.
Casanova. Ah, j'étais pas mal quand même, hein, Giovanni Panzani, hein. mais ça me tue. ça me tue, ça. Ok, pas de souci, ça va rester affiché à l'écran, c'est pas grave. Et il n'y a pas le truc de fin, hein. Bon, c'est pas grave. Écoutez, j'espère que ça vous a plu. Je vous laisse avec la solution juste derrière. Merci d'avoir regardé. On se dit à très vite et à un prochain dimanche pour la suite de cette aventure. À très très vite donc et à ciao bye.
All right, guys, got Cuphead today. You know what? That's the right option.
Soft trousers.
So in the strip. Years ago, I had dated.
Yes.
And I think it's a nice.
I think it's great because very nice.
Let me guess.
My name's Richard, but that's.
Are you a band?
Listen, I like your. Don't be upset. Nothing. Of course, you're very sick.
This is.
You know, I
think the best sex I ever had, it was with my ex-girlfriend. Her name is Agatha, and it's a few years ago. And actually we had a strange relationship because we didn't have sex for maybe the first month. So we just had all of this connection and sexual tension and all of that stuff. And then by the time we finally had sex, it was so passionate, you know, and really powerful. So I think it was the best ever. But anyway, you know,
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it was great. But anyway, that's too much maybe to tell you already. But what's something you're really passionate about in life? What's something you love to do?
I'm passionate about cycling.
Yeah? Like outdoors,
Yeah.
not in the gym on the...
Yeah.
Okay. So you love being in nature and
Yeah.
you're on your own, just going through. And
You're
beautiful
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Dancers, they're very confident alpha females, so they might often try and kind of intimidate a guy by being sexual. So it's good to handle that in the right way and then move the conversation away.
And they're essentially working. So you want to break the boundary that you are there as a business client rather than...
Exactly.
You know what? I studied business.
Well, those are great goals, and I really hope you achieve them, but something that will really help you. And do you mind me giving you some advice?
Yeah.
So I've worked in business for a long time, so you need to make your goals very precise. So really say, instead of just I want to have my own business or I want to be, you know, on Twitch, say that I want to have my own online business that is selling this, that is that popular, that makes that much money. Really, really precise. You know, I want to be on Twitch, I want to be one of the top 100, find out how many subscribers that means, and then you need to go backwards and find all of the steps that would take you there, make each one very clear, and then you break it down into a series of small goals. And then you can take action and constantly be moving towards your goals. So make it really specific, really precise, always know what you need to do next, and then you're much more likely to achieve your goals.
Wow, that's really good advice.
Yeah, anytime.
Thank you very much.
This is a nice answer. Obviously, it's an opportunity to kind of demonstrate some wisdom and a little bit of a challenge while still being encouraging.
Yeah, and you want to be treated professionally as well.
Listen, do
Yeah, of course you're working. This is cool because... Are you always here? Listen, I can't keep...
I think this...
You do look like a Jenny, actually. Dog rescue center. So moving the... That's an interesting question. That's the...
actually I'm quite
I've got a good idea. I'm enjoying your company, actually.
You know, I haven't felt this way for a long time and I can't wait to meet you again.
Listen, Jenny, I know you're not allowed to give your number in this place, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my phone. Now, oh look, I've seen a message. Now I'm going to pretend I'm on the phone, but I'm recording.
Okay.
So what's your number?
So it's 29
29
955
955
72
72
11.
11. All right, bye, mate. Cool. All right, Mahmoud. I'll see you later, dude. Okay, you're late. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all right. See ya. I'm sorry. Now I've got your number. That's the right option because actually dancers in the club, they're not allowed to give their number out. So
I didn't know that.
yeah,
That's
so
new.
a lot of guys don't know it. So if you offer the phone, it's a big faux pas. So recording it with a voice memo is a smart way to do it because no one can see what's going on.
And you can't write it down? Not allowed to do that?
You could do, as long as it doesn't look like you're writing down her phone number.